Hey there, friends. Happy Saturday to you. I hope that all of you are having a nice Saturday. It sure has been warm here, a little bit overcast, but hey, that's okay. I think it's about 75 degrees, and that certainly is nice to see since we've had a crazy chilly March. I have a couple of things to go in the shop today, a little bit of Kronk update, a little bit of information, a few questions for you guys, so buckle up. I issued myself a 10 of something challenge on Monday as we were, coming back home from the vet with Kronk, and I did get the 10 bunny bookmarks, bunny gift tags made, and I did get 10 of the Oceanside sandcastle things made, but I did not get much made the rest of the week because he had to be at the vet every day to have his abdomen drained, and so it really fell off my self-challenge, but that's okay. I'm trying not to beat myself up too bad about that because we've got a sick animal. Let me just show you a couple more things that I did before we get into our super vintage books that I'll have going in the shop today. I did get these done, and I wanted to show them to you guys. These will not be in the Etsy shop, but I made these for the store that I work with over in another part of town, and I just wanted to show these to you. This is a 1988 Reader's Digest, one of those condensed book things. You can probably still even go through here and read parts of it. But this, I really do love doing this. There's something about like painting the whole book white, doing the crackling that I really do like. So I will be doing more of these for my friend's shop. She did like them. So I was really happy about that, to be able to get some things to her. And other than that, oh, hang on. I started a hydrangea ball, a little bit deeper colors here for this one, and I'm really loving the way this thing comes together. You guys, I mean, if you're looking for an active meditation sort of project, this is a really fun one to do. So I'm looking for bamboo skewers. Remember, you used to be able to find bamboo skewers everywhere, and now it's like I've been to 3 places and I can't find them. So I'm looking for bamboo skewers for that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I did do an organizational project. Let me show that to you real quick. I took, those plastic bins. Now these bins are from an event that we had probably 10 years ago. So anyway, they were part of an auction thing, so the tops of the bins had a little slit cut in them, so I really could not use like the top of the bin, but I do use the bins. Plastic, so I don't want to get rid of it. But I was able to, Chris eats a lot of sandwich meat, and so I keep these little tubs that the sandwich meat comes in. And I found out those little tubs just fit great in these little bins. So it was like, oh, well, that's going to work really nice, just as an organizational thing. If you've never tried that, you guys try it. It's like it nests together really, really nicely. All right, let's get on with the stars of the show, and I have 2 new journals to go into the Etsy store today. Both of these journals are $30. They're small, and that way I can do first-class shipping on them. So, depending on where you are, first-class shipping is going to be about $5. Like I said, just depending on where you are. My shipping is 3 to 5 days. I think most of you know that, but I was reminded last week to remind everybody that it is 3 to 5 day shipping. Now, we've been leaning on the 5 day shipping side because it's really nice if I can just go to the post office once a week. I'm not able to print postage from home and do all that stuff. The last time I tried to do that, friends, it gummed up my printer, and it eventually just ruined my printer. But so I've got a new printer, and I don't want to do anything like that. But little journals. These are, let's see, let me measure this one. 4.5 by 6 3/4, and I think this Harvey's Graded School Speller is about the same thing. This is like 4 3/8 by almost 7 on this one. Let's start with the Harvey's Graded School Speller, since this is 1878, and I'm sorry, I bumped. I'm going to take you guys in closer too, so close your eyes, because here it comes. Close your eyes. There we go. All right, so we've got an 1878 Harvey's Graded School Speller. I was kind of torn about this because it has a super cool image on the back as well. If you are a member of my Patreon group, you guys got this as a digital download, so I hope that you guys enjoy that. Let's just go through here, and it has, I believe, 3 signatures. I'm not quite sure. We'll count as we go through. Again, the ring binding that I'm enjoying so much. These are the owners of this book, as well as just some notes. I love this pencil history, which basically is what it is, right? It is a pencil history. And I don't erase the pencil history. The pencil history is part of the book. And I think that each mark is a piece of memory. So I don't go through and erase anything. We got a pocket here to start things out. And it is a Harvey's Graded School Speller, Eclectic Educational Series, and you can see that it's 1878 right there. Now that is the copyright date on it. I did not find another date on this, so I am going with what I see right here, which is 1878. So we've got some pages from the Harvey's Graded School Speller. I love the word list. I love the write from diction prompt that's at the bottom of each page. I also included some writing paper for you guys. I probably don't have to tell you that when you're working with paper this old, it has to be cut individually. You can't take a stack of this paper and take it to a paper cutter and cut it. It just does not work. So each page has been cut, you know, each one of the text pages has been cut individually. We've got a little Lucy up here for you to just add some fun. Another pocket, a little belly band right here. Another pocket right here. Again, you know, this pencil history is just all through this book. It was a well-loved, well-used book, my friends. These pages are fragile, so just be careful. Again, you know, let's put your handwriting in an 1878 book. Let's let you be part of the history of this book. So we've got a little pocket right here. We got a little belly band tuck, little Lucy tuck spot right there. A lot of people are calling what I did with my little Lucy's, they call them vintage clusters. So I think you guys know what I'm talking about when I say a little Lucy. We've been together for a long time. Speaking of being together for a long time, just an update on Kronk. Kronk went back to the vet on Tuesday to have a liter of fluid drained from his abdomen. Also went back on Wednesday for the same thing, and I got to tell you, and then he went back on Friday for the same thing, but Friday, doctor did not get any fluid from him, and that is a big improvement. That's great, because that means that he's retaining less fluid because of his heart disease. Let's see, he's really cheerful. Sleeping a lot, like, you know, he's 13 years old, so of course he's sleeping a lot. Eating well, not liking to take his diuretic. We've had to really work with that because he does not like it. And I mean, I don't know how he even finds it in the food, but I tell you guys, he can like pick it out and like get rid of it. So he is on a diuretic, and I think that that is helping as well. His coughing has gone down. His coughing was caused by the fluid that was in his abdomen is pushing on his lungs, and that makes his heart, you know, not work correctly, and then that makes him cough. So his coughing has been like much, much, much better, which I'm really happy about. We've got a little pocket here. We've got a little secret, well, I thought that was a secret pocket. Yeah, I think it is right here. I'm sorry, I don't have my dowser with me, so I think that is it. Something for you to discover by yourself. So we've got more of these beautiful pages. I've got a pocket right here. I love the juxtaposition of new and old. New and super old, you know, in this case, more of your pencil history on the back. These books are old and chippy, okay? So just, that's my disclaimer thing. They're old and chippy. So, you know, handle with care, but use them. They're awesome little books. This book is called The Secret of a Happy Day. This is 1900. It's by F.R. Havergale, I believe it is. I did look, she is a she, and I looked her up on Wikipedia. I've patched right here. I've put in some reinforcers right here because that book, the book, you know, was really starting to really chip apart. But you know, I mean, that chipping just really makes it so pretty, you guys. I you know, just really do love it. So we start off with a side pocket here. This is from another book called I Remember by Thomas Hood. I really did love the illuminated text here, so I wanted to use what I could. You know, again, these books are cobbled together. I don't think there's any of the original book in here. This is from, these are from a book called 101 Famous Poems with Prose Supplement. This was an incentive item from the cable company, manufacturers of the famous cable line of pianos and inner player pianos. So I really did love these. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. You know what? Maybe put one in each. That's what I'll do. I'll put one in each because they're just really so beautiful. Again, you know, you have to go through these books and, of course, cut them down, but you have to be really aware of the way that you're cutting them down. I tried to get as much of a certain poem, you know, in here. I love this one, Wolsey's Farewell to His Greatness, from a portrait in possession of the Earl of Clarendon right here, and this is Wolsey. I love this story of Cardinal Wolsey's fall. I mean, I don't love that he fell. It was just a really incredible story. If you aren't familiar with that, Wolsey was like the head guy. He built Hampton Palace. He built that for himself. It was just it's just a really incredible story. Farewell to all my greatness. This is the state of man. Today he puts forth the tender leaves of hope. Tomorrow blossoms and bears his blushing honors thick upon him. The third day comes a frost, a killing frost. And her name was Anne Boleyn. Yeah, that's kind of where that one all started. These are poems that it's just so beautiful. This is Edmund Van Cook. How did you die? Did you tackle that trouble that came your way with a resolute heart and cheerful, or hide your face from the light of day with a craven soul and fearful? The poetry is just beautiful. I did supplement this book with just some pretty scrapbook paper that Miss Judy gave me. This is one of my favorite poems. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a tree. So that is in there. Again, you know, an opportunity to write, to place your handwriting into a book from 1900. And let's see. This is, I think this was 1900 too. Yeah, I think that there may not have been an actual year on this, but I don't know. I can't quite remember. I'm having memory issues, which makes a lot of sense. There it is, 101 Famous Poems. Let's see what year that was. 1928. So this is the original cover for the 101 Famous Poems. And this is the preface. This is the Grass by Carl Sandburg. Yeah, again, just another little bumper page. More places for you to write. A little pocket right here. A little side pocket right here with a little Lucy at the top. More of the like illuminated text. You can see the sparkles in this rose. Just love that illuminated text. It's just beautiful. Hiawatha's Child by Longfellow. The Snowstorm, Ralph Waldo Emerson. Also found a super cool book. Thank you. You know who sent this to me, about Robert Burns. And it had some photographs of Robert Burns's home. And he was a writer and a songwriter as well. I threw in a little bit of the Harvey Graded School Speller, a little bit of glossary pages. I really love the glossary pages. Again, another Robert Burns thing right here. And a little belly band to finish this one off. Again, you know, chippy, but really beautiful. The Secret of a Happy Day. Let's go ahead and slide that in there just so we get it in there. Same thing here. We'll just slide this in. Like I said, you guys, these will go in first class envelopes. And so the shipping on them is not so much. Okay, I have a couple more of these to try and get together over the next couple days. Thanks, you guys, for all of your prayers for Mr. Kronk. He is feeling better. Getting all of that fluid off him was miraculous. So, you know, we have to go back Tuesday and get some more. And I will keep you guys posted and updated. Thanks so much. I appreciate all of you. Talk to you soon. Bye.